Hi viewers, I'm On, a youth participant with the Breaking Sky Productions and in partnership with the Youth in Tech Incubator program. Today, we're here to have a fireside chat with our special guest, Dr. Jorge Wong, who is a licensed psychologist, a graduate trainer, and advocate in the AAPI and Latinx communities, reducing the stigma of mental health. So as you've mentioned before, everything has positive and negative, so we wanted to also discuss the positive things that result from this pandemic. So a lot of people, they learn new hobbies and skills during the pandemic because, you have time on your hands. And how would you describe this effect on mental health?
For some people who are so concerned about doing things or feeling that they're productive has been negative, except that there's also a group of individuals say, it's always good to allow young people to be bored. And the reason is that is because if we always are doing things with tools that are prescribed for a particular function, it really does limit our creativity or ability to do things. As compared to back in the old days when the technology was not so advanced, you had to play with the rocks, little sticks, and be creative.
Yes.
And that's how the imagination in your mind allows you to do certain things. So I think allowing some young individuals to experience that piece, it forces them to really rely on their internal human and innate abilities to solve problems, to be imaginative, to really have something to look forward to rather than always depending on merchandise, on items that are being produced to say, this is for this, and you cannot live without it because, no, you can't live without it. We used to live without phones, and it was fine. So.
Yeah, so have you yourself tried out any quarantine trend to pass time or try something new during this pandemic?
So during the pandemic, I started this new job. So people say, "Oh, you guys start a new hobby," and things like that. And for myself, I actually I've always been thinking. People have been asking me about starting a private practice as a psychologist. So I decided, all right, people are starting hobbies. I might as well just give it a shot. So I started a very small part-time private practice. So it's going slowly, but it's good. So instead of a hobby or learning how to plant or build something, I started a new small private practice. So yes, I joined that, and I'm enjoying it. Although it's not it's something to do, something different, and I feel like I'm learning. So that's why it always keeps me interested in what else can I do to improve it. So when you do something new that is somewhat challenging to what you already know, I think it really keeps it fresh and keeps you really focused and try to be as innovative as possible. So
that's very nice. So would you say that people are more grateful for the little things in life now since the pandemic happened?
For those who had a lot of things and they took it for granted, I think yes. For those who didn't have much, it could have been it could also be a blessing in disguise for them to do more of what they're doing. But I think we should always appreciate the little things, the connections that we have, the little things, the time that we spend with family, because those things are, once it passes, you can't really regain it. And I would say, like, for many people that I work with who are older and near their end of life, they always regret not having that one particular connection or doing something with people that they wanted to spend time with, not through the internet or anything like that, but spending time. And I think nothing beats really be in the same room with the people that you enjoy. Even just hanging out, doing nothing, just the ability to feel the comfort of being together. You have that piece of history that you have that you can take as a potentially good memory to bring. So those are the things that I think make life kind of nice and memorable. And I think people have learned to do that more. Although you spend too much time when you guys have not been doing that, there's an adjustment period. So I hope that people can take the time to spend quality time together and really try to say, how was your day? Really take an interest in really how was your day today? Let's talk about that. And I'll share how my day was, and we can have that close bond that we can build together within families,
Time waits for no one, so we just gotta make the best out of it.
That's right. And before you know it, you're old and boom, you're gone.
So that brings us to our final question. So what are some of your favorite self-care tips or physical care activities you would recommend that others can do to heal and de-stress?
I don't do it enough, but exercise is always good. So I've tried to keep parts of Sunday morning. I wake up early enough. I just go and walk and try to enjoy the quietness, the coolness of the morning, and the fact that it's pretty. The sun may be coming up, but it's time that allows me to think. And I try not to listen to the Walkman. I mean the radio, the phone, or music, because you also want to enjoy the sounds of the surrounding, and that's really helpful. And you might see other people walking their dogs and things, and there's kind of this comfort. Hey, how's it going? Just reading, because we forget that we need to be connected somehow with people. So walking's a good thing. I used to run, but I'm older, heavier now, so walking is a good thing. So I need to accept that I cannot just get up, run, and then come back, and I'll be okay, because I'll be so much in pain. So walking is good. Walking is good, and sometimes you cook and try to do something different. You might want to go try different type of food, so just kind of give you variety throughout the day.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and walking is something everyone can enjoy, like whether you're young, you're old. Same with cooking. That's very helpful. Thank you, Dr. Wong, for your time. We hope that you found this chat informative and helpful. We do want to point out that there are resources available, whether it's for you or for somebody else that needs help. For more information, you can visit the following website for the County of Santa Clara's Call Center for Behavioral Health Services. Thank you for watching.